Okay, this is a fast video just about the Ryan trade. Okay, so very simply, his trade on Friday, Thursday or Friday, like usually Friday, you pick two expiration dates, one a week away, one 3 days later. The first trade, you sell one that's about three points out of the money. You sell another one 3 points beyond that, and you buy two more 1 point beyond that and 3 days later. And that always creates around $1.15, $1.20 area, $1.10 to $1.20 spread that looks like this. So it's bearish because the market falls, you make money. And then you do a diagonal, same dates, but you sell one that is, however you want to look at it. You sell one that's 3 points higher than this, and you buy one that is one higher than that. This relationship is what it is. And when I say one, the ratio is 1 to 1. So this is 1, 1, 2. That to do it like that is a single unit. That's one single unit. To do two of these as one single unit. And the whole idea is, what is this? Twice this is $1. In this case, it's $1.18. In this case, it's $1.15. So you're trying to get these approximately the same number. So that way, when you do it, you don't make or lose anything if the market falls. So if the market falls, you can see way down here, you're going to lose like $2 or something, $3, right? The reason it's $3 is because that's $1.18. That's $1.15. That's $1.18. $1.18 minus $1.15 is 3. That's why that's 3 way down there. Okay, so and now you can see if the market falls, you can't lose anything, and if the market goes up, theoretically you're making all this money. So I did a trade exactly like this last week, and I've done it many weeks, and here's real results. So don't get confused for a second. I want to uncheck all these things. So just for a moment, don't look at all this because it's going to make it look all crazy. Okay, so it looked like that trade looked exactly like this last week. But now look at it. It looks like this. So this is how it looks on a Friday, and this is how it looks on the next Friday. This is all collapses, and it's very deceptive because the idea is that the volatility shouldn't get that crushed, but to a certain extent you're expecting it to go down, but to me this is pretty extreme and makes the trade almost not doable. But so what I did, I was playing around and I thought a remedy is to wait till the volatility is already bled out before you put on new trades. So on Wednesday evening, that's what I did. I said I was going to do it last week. I did this week. Last week I said I was going to do it this week, which I did. So what I did instead was I put these trades on. So I put on Wednesday, maybe around 3 o'clock, I put these 3 trades on, and it moved it up like this. Now that's a little hard to see because the scale changes. So I'm going to leave the scale locked so you can see. Okay, so now look at it again. It goes like this, and you can see it really pushes that all the way up. So right now, had I stayed in, which I probably should have, I'd be up $132. If I hadn't just took the trade without any adjustments, I would be right now up $18, and a little while ago was over here and I was down. So okay, so this happens to be maybe working a little bit because the market's kind of falling right now, like the market's falling down, so it happens to be working a little bit. But generally, it's like if it was up here where it often is, this is what the trade looks like. So I put these on. So 26. So on Wednesday night, and look, I got out of this 329. I got in at 26 cents. I got it and I got out. So look at the results. That's where I would be now if I were in the trade. But you know, I didn't want to wait. I wanted to get out. My first time doing it. You know, maybe I should have waited. I should have waited longer. I didn't. I'm only up like $80, not this. So, but those are the actual fills on the way in, and here are the actual fills on the way out. This, and that, and that. So the reason it looks like this is because the long, this 334 long, you can't sell it, but you can't exit it. But it doesn't matter. It's only it's worth zero. It's worth a penny right now. But you know, of course, I mean, anything could happen. So if the market were to skyrocket up by next week, you can only make money now on that. But I mean, it's probably not going to happen. Every once in a while, or you make $50 or something like that. But you know, anyway, so it's $80. So I made $80. So it's a difference between making $80 and often losing money. So this worked really well, and what I hoping it was going to do. So I'm going to do it again. So I just did it. I got into this trade. I'm actually in this trade now, and I'm going to be looking to do these credit spread, these diagonal credits around this area. You know, like I think I'm doing the strikes 3 apart, so you can see, or usually 2 apart actually, and I think I did 1 of the 3, but 2 apart. So like it'll be, we already know what they're going to be. They're going to be something like 329, 331, 330, 332, 330, 332, 334, like that. But I'm going to get them on Wednesday afternoon when you get into them, you're still going to get credit. You're going to get some credit. You're going to get 20 cents, 30 cents. Like last week I got 26 cents, 16 cents, and 6 cents. So I'm going to get that, and that pushes that bottom up. So you can tell that's going to be, when I did that, all of a sudden, let's see, let me uncheck all this. So when I had this, you know, you had down here there was nothing, but after that, if it fell, now you're at $74. So and look right now, if the market were to fall today in Ryan's trade, okay, right here, if the market were to crash now, he would, you know, he'd break even. In my way, you know, you're if it falls, you're still making $75. If it stays here, you're up. So now obviously, you know, I mean, it's very unlikely. What's the likelihood it's going to go? As long as it stays, you know, up to here today, you're going to make some money. What's the likelihood that it's going to go to 331 by today? Well, here's like the probability of touching. Here's 331. Okay, there's a 1% chance. And you know, 2 days ago, I guess it was let's see, 331 within, let's see what it says here. Okay, there's an 8% chance. So now I'm not going to let that happen. So I mean, you know, I don't want to. The loss isn't that big. It's only a couple $100 if that were to happen, and it's just very unlikely. But I can get into a, you know, I make a plan to, like, oh, if it's way up here or something, if it starts getting way up here, I can get, let's see, 32.80 or whatever. I could get into something like that just once you're up here, you know, if it were to continue to run, you would not be in trouble. But anyway, it's a lot to go into, and you're almost never going to have to do that. So the point is, put his trade on, and then on Wednesday evening, go ahead and put on ones that are in the dead zone. So here's my new trade, and on Wednesday evening, I'm going to put on ones that are in the dead zone here to get this to prop that way up and to bring that side up. So it's almost like there's almost no way you can lose. So okay, I mean, so you know, the cost, of course, is more margin, but hey, I don't really care about that so much because I'm not going to overtrade it anyway. That's, you know, let's see. The margin is, yeah, it's like 1,600 rather than 500, but you know, you're making money instead of losing money. So okay, so that's the whole thing.